He unpacked, no movers. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Incorrecto. Incorrecto. I need a truck. One of the things I've noticed with all the truck companies is they're so expensive, you're not even saving much. I usually would not use a mover, but Steve plays soccer with this dude that has a moving company, and he actually trusts him. Hello, Andre, how are you? I'll let you guess the answer to that question, Martin.
Yes.
Give you a quick guess. Hawaii. Hawaii is playing some Tennessee in this baseball match on ABC. It got delayed because, not Torch. It got delayed because. Let's connect to Planet Fitness Wi-Fi. I found the new 1398 in storage at work, never used. Apparently a former employee asked for one and got fired not long after. Not bad. Is Clinton coming with you? Not in the truck, no. I'm gonna try to get him in a flight. So yeah, I was stuck in a really hard position today. My governor was talking about how people that disagree with her politically should leave the state and that they're not real New Yorkers. I needed to sign a right to repair bill, but I also have many thoughts for her that I want to let out into the world. I haven't bit my tongue this hard since I got a concussion falling off my bike 4 years ago. I'm not gonna miss the park from yesterday, no, Peter. There's other parks out there in the world. There are other parks. Why aren't you trying to start live streaming at Odyssey? Because Odyssey live streaming is shit. It doesn't work. It's not functional. It doesn't it's not a thing. Open the Odyssey app and then try to do a live stream on your Android phone. You can't. What it does is it allows you to set up a stream that you can then broadcast to from a desktop computer. Or what you could do is you can use an app that works with RMTP. So I could use Streamlabs. However, if I'm just using RMTP and I'm not logging into the site, that means that I can't see chat. That's useless. Like a live stream without a functioning chat on a mobile platform, that's a joke. That's retarded. That's useless. That's junk. Odyssey has the same problem that most alt tech has, which is that it sucks. Like I use it and I want to see it do well. I want to be clear. I want to see it do well. But it has the same problem that most alt tech does, which is that alt tech sucks. I don't know what you mean, traditionalist. I mean, yeah, they I don't know what you mean by honor. You got a $250 you bought a certificate to a membership or something else? Yeah, I'm using YouTube Advanced. No one. This is YouTube Advanced. So this is not, like technically I'm allowing micro G into my phone, which is better than Google Play services directly, but it's, it's a compromise. Yeah, so I'm using YouTube Advanced with micro G. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Anybody asking why am I not live streaming on Odyssey from a phone has clearly never tried to actually live stream to Odyssey. It's impossible. It doesn't exist. I could set up a manual RMTP stream and then manually set the credentials into Streamlabs, which is totally how I want to spend my Saturday afternoon. And then after all that's done, I can't reach chat unless I have a second phone. I don't want to carry around 2 phones so I could reach chat. That's retarded. Now, there are certain things underway that I can't talk about that may lead to the possibility, the likelihood, the plan of some of these platforms sucking a little bit less, but that's something I gotta go over when I get back to Texas. Is the lady from the park coming to Texas? That's the lady from the park and nothing else. That was a lady from the park, nothing more, nothing less. Are you moving to Texas? No, I just been making it up. I just rented a house for no reason and hired a moving truck for no reason. Well, what's with you guys? Come on. Is that Rihanna in the background? Alright, try one of those Android options on my mother's smartphone, the cleaner of all the Chinese BS it has. Never knew Jama would even put you Chinese banking bloatware. I like Calyx OS so far. Honestly, I like this. I like Calyx. I approve Calyx. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying my use of it. It doesn't suck as much as I thought it would suck based on it being some sort of all-tech project. I'm happy. The real Mother Goose indeed, traditionalist. One thing you'll miss about New York. The opportunity to make $43,000 recording a subway grade. Thank you for the £3, Michelle, that is too kind. I don't stream, too much complication. Watching your videos, the latest one helped me a lot during the hard time with the job. Huh. What happened with the job? Thank you. You should have called the moving company a week before you wanted. A week before I wanted what? That's retarded. That's not even a sentence. You ended a sentence with a comma. What the fuck does that even mean? You should have called the moving company a week before wanted what? That doesn't make sense. That's not a sentence. What the fuck does that even mean? Why do you type sentences that end in commas? And why do you type sentences that make no sense? One more week in the dumpster fire. No big deal. When does the subway grade tour of New York City start? Maybe I'll come back for a subway grade tour someday. Shakti isn't fixing boards while walking. I'm not walking, this is an elliptical. But for any given amount, for any given pulse, on an elliptical, I will have less strain on my joints, which is awesome. So I like the elliptical at the gym. Your trash can video already has more than 30,000 views. Yeah, but the trash can didn't do very well. The trash can's nothing. That's never going to beat the grade. A week before you wanted them to come, like schedule them. I think that's what he meant. Don't call them the R word because you didn't read between the lines. Okay, you get the gargle my nuts. Now, see, he assumed that I didn't call them a month ago. So he... No. No insulting me because you made assumptions. No insulting me because you made assumptions on how I plan. We called and scheduled them many, many weeks before my move. No. I can read between the lines. You're an annoying little cunt, and now you're gone. Why are you running? Because I need to be in better shape. And it's so much easier to talk about using the gym than it is to actually use a gym. You know how lazy I am? I talk about using the gym more than I actually use it, but today I'm trying to fix it. I'm sitting here watching him bob up and down as he's doing cardio. Willie, I'm trying to get you to do cardio. How do you mix deadlifting and squatting with the elliptical? That's an excellent question. That's okay, Mark. It's okay. I'm just salty because I'm exercising and I'm a grumpy old man who doesn't like his exercise. Come exercise with me, Mark. It'll be fun. How do you mix? So what I do is I do heavy squats. First thing I do, I don't believe in doing 3 or 5 or 10 sets of a particular muscle group. I do one warm-up set and then one super heavy set and I'm done. So Monday, I do like one set of, I don't know, like, let's say 5 squats or 4 squats at 135. Then I'll put 255 or 275 or 285 in the bar, and I'll do a set of 10 squats. And that's that. Like, I tire myself out right there. Then next, bench press. One set of warm-up, and then I'll put 255 in the bar, do a set of 4 or 5, be dead. Next, weighted pull-ups. Do a set of 9 or 10. Next, skull crushers, one warm-up set with just the bar, one set with 85 pounds, do 9 or 10, done. Curls, same shit. Now, Wednesday, that would be the day I do deadlifts. Again, not doing 5 or 10 or 20 sets of deadlifts. I'm gonna do one set of deadlifts. Like one warm-up. After that, put 315 on the bar, do a set of 7 or 8 deadlifts, I'm done. That's it. Press, and so on and so forth. And usually I do cardio after my weights, but it's not real cardio. It'll be like, burning 100 to 200 calories, like nothing. And then the day that I'm not doing weights, so let's say I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday for weights, full body exercise. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be the days that I'll actually sit here and burn 300 or 900 calories on the elliptical and cardio. But if you do only one heavy set, you avoid having the DOMs inherent to doing 5 or 10 heavy sets, but you still get a lot of the muscle growth for myself. Like, I don't need to do 5 sets of fucking chest, 5 sets of bench press, 5 sets of flies, 5 sets of, fucking dumbbell press, 5 sets of chest press machine and all that. Because I've noticed over the years, I don't grow faster that way. I don't get bigger faster that way. I just hurt more the next day. One heavy set is all I need, and I still feel, like if I do this, I can still feel a little bit of delayed onset muscle soreness, but it's not to a point where I'm like, ow, ow, ow. Excuse me. Which date will you close down the New York City store? Oh, it would be really, really retarded of me to actually come up with a date. It would be very arrogant. I would have to assume that in 6 months in advance, that I would be able to know the exact day that everybody in the store is going to finish every single repair so that they could close. That would be so arrogant. I can't predict the future like that. Once the new store is open, once the building is set up in January, once we move, once the new store is open, we stop taking in new repairs at the old store, and the old store stays open until it finishes up all the repairs that are there, because I'm not taking repairs 1,700 miles in a truck across the country that are in progress. Screw that. And then, at that point, the old store closes, and I bid New York adieu. Will there be more bike streams? You have to see my thank you email. I think I did see your thank you email. I think I read it on stream, actually. Thank you, Command. Thank you very much. I have to say I'm jealous. I work out 5 times a week and can't seem to keep my weight down. That's for my diet. What do you eat? Honestly, I blow up. I turn into a completely bloated pig anytime I eat carbs of any kind. And it sucks. Like, if I eat one piece of bread at a restaurant, I have to unbuckle 2 belt buckles because I just wind up blowing up and it sucks. So hopefully you're not like me in that regard. Are you going to let your soon-to-be ex-employees keep some of the equipment from your store so you have to move all of it? Probably not. I know, I'm an asshole. Whoops, zoomed in. Excuse me. I am fat and out of shape. I think that's part of it, Oscar. I think somebody outbid me, actually. If I had to guess. Yes and no, usercraft. It's already chosen, it just has to be ready. The old tenants have to move out of one of them, and the other one needs the construction to be finished. So there's actually 2 locations I can use in Texas. There's 2 of them. One of them needs construction, and the other one needs its present tenant to move out so that I could move in. Bloating is not a stomach condition for me. Boy, I am out of shit. But I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. What type of company moving? A moving company. What's the discount you're getting for the delay? $2,000. I'm probably gonna make, honestly, I'm probably just gonna give the discount they gave me as a cash tip to the workers that are doing the job. I was gonna give them $1,000 up front, and then tell them, if you actually deliver my shit, I will give you the other $1,000. Next video next week will be moving using an e-bike. No. I need very, very big truck for that. Not e-bike. E-bike is good for moving a computer. By the way, I figured out not only did I get the wrong case because the power supply I had is so big that you can't fit the 3.5-inch bays into the Corsair 5000D, but also the entire reason that I got a different case was because I thought the SATA bays in my other case were bad and the cables were bad, and in reality it was actually the SATA controller on my fucking motherboard that was dead this entire time. So I have 4 dead SATA ports in my motherboard that I never knew about. So I wasted like 9 hours of HAKKO's time yesterday moving everything into 2 new cases that not only don't allow me to get what I want, but my motherboard was bad. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, the 5000D case I have, it won't fit the power supply that I have in the office along with the 3.5-inch bays. It's a basic 850 watt power supply too, but you can't fit it, you can't slide it in there with the 3.5-inch bays, it won't fit. I should have bought 7000D. I should have bought 7000D instead of a 5000D. But I already wasted like $300 on these 2 cases. I don't feel like wasting another, $500 buying 2 more of them. I'm just gonna chalk it up to fuck it. If I'm gonna plug in any 3.5-inch drives, I'll just do it externally. I give up. I don't know how to build a computer, man. Don't reassemble it. Sounds like you'd be better off moving yourself. Again, the prices for all the trucks I've seen have been really, really insane. Penske was the only one that gave you trucks that didn't suck, but truck rates that didn't suck. But several of the Penske trucks that I saw were in absolutely dilapidated condition, and like they wanted $4,400 to rent a 26-foot Penske truck from here to Texas. That's not including insurance, the extra accidental coverage insurance, and that's not covering gas. So if I do the move on my own, I'm paying $5,000 just in trucking costs, right? Like I'm gonna pay $5,000 just for the truck. So if there's a moving company that for like $3,000 or $4,000 will do it with their truck, what I'm thinking is, okay, I'll have them do it, but when the people show up to do the job, I'll say, here's the $1,000 right now, and I will give you $1,000 cash when you get there as an incentive to not fuck it up. And my hope is that that is better service for approximately the same cost as it would cost for me renting my own truck and dealing with my own misery. I still don't understand. Yes. You might find only the driver is the same guy. Most moving companies from out of state set up. Yeah, again, what I'm hoping is that if they get a good tip while loading, that they will tell their coworkers, treat this person properly because he tips well. That's my hope. How much to buy new stuff? Oh, my speakers alone are over $5,400. I got a set of Vandersteen 3A signatures in mint condition for $1,800 back in 2011. And if I wanted to sell those right now, I could sell them for $5,400 or $5,800 easily. It's like my stereo by itself is worth the cost of the movers. Besides every other, like my belongings, everything else, you can't rebuy all that shit. Hello, Carrie, how are you? 1K now and another later is not going to work. It's going to be all your stuff on the side of the street. John, that's very black-pilled. I think that's black-pilled and incorrect. All your stuff on the side of the street. No, I think that's black-pilled. I think that's highly black-pilled. Like if they show up and their job is to do that, and you're already paying them a lot of money in addition to just to do the job that they're supposed to do, I think they'll do the job that they're supposed to do. I think that that's just very black-pilled and pessimistic. What do you think of congestion pricing? Think will destroy Manhattan's economy? Not at all. I mean, most people, they don't take cars, Quack. Like, really, most people don't take cars. Driving a car in Manhattan is fucking miserable. Freighted up and shit with the freight service. No. 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 More trouble than it's worth. You're a good guy and deserve the world, but the world doesn't deserve the good guys. I don't think I'm a good guy. But I have to use for those. I use a Rotel RB1090. That probably weighs half what the truck does. GTFO with that shit. Amish use horses. Find a truck to buy, use it, sell it in Texas. This sounds very pain in the ass and difficult. Next, with Sunny Mule and move your stuff for a price. Sunny's vehicle is very, very undersized for what I'm going to try and move. $1,200 to rent a truck from here in Dallas Fort Worth to Texas, $2,500 to go the opposite direction. But what size? That's probably a smaller truck. Is the same because it's loading and seeing another loss? I don't know. I have no idea. They gave me a time frame that leads me to believe that they are, like, once we asked for, the first contract they gave seemed too cheap, and then it showed up with like a 20-day time, and I'm like, no, that's too cheap. Like, how much money to make it a 4-day guaranteed delivery time? And then they gave that quote, which was more money, which it should have been. So I wanted the quote where the people that are loading it are the people unloading it. Carrie, I want to see it. I prefer to see it myself. I will regret not overseeing it myself. Definitely would regret not overseeing it myself. More black pilling. Seditionalist and John DeCumo with the black pilling. All this black pilling pessimism. You guys sound like YouTube chat. Back to it. Don't worry about it, Juan. Don't worry about it. I'm probably going to stay on this elliptical for the week. That's what I'm going to do. Make sure de Blasio isn't a mover. I heard he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job. No, Newsy Cat, no. I don't want to be without my stuff for 6 months. That's no. No. Easy for you to say. So much unsolicited advice. Let's see. Blasio's going to Harvard. Is he? You check up on your 14 terabyte drives. I did. They mount. $450 to move to Seattle, $3,000 to move out. Oh, fuck them. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nobody is perfect, but good people humble up from themselves. I wouldn't say it. Never assume I'm a good person, Michelle. Don't assume anybody on YouTube is a good person. And definitely don't assume that you can trust them without a written warranty. Always demand a written warranty. I'll tell you that much. Too bad you can't get Holcher to pay for your move. Holcher wanted Zeldin and Molinaro to move to Florida. Don't get me fucking started, man. Are they SMR or SIMMER? I don't know. I don't speak acronym. Are you still renting in New Hampshire? I am now. Did I buy Linus's backpack? I need a bag, but I don't trust anyone who doesn't give a warranty. I don't know, man. I bought an Adidas backpack. Actually, it was Adidas or Reebok in Kmart for 30 bucks. I'm never gonna spend $250 on a damn backpack. My $40 Jansports that I had from 2nd and 3rd grade, I still had one. Like when I was looking at all my shit to move. In Texas, I still have my 4th grade fucking backpack. Like backpacks don't die. They really don't. You don't have to spend $250 on a backpack. I felt bad for Luke watching those clips. Like Luke clearly has golden handcuffs. Luke has golden handcuffs. Like sitting there next to Linus, listening to him say all that shit, and knowing that he had to be very, very careful in how he phrased what he said so that he would keep his job. I don't know, watching that, I hope that doesn't happen to me at Fudo. I hope I don't have golden handcuffs. I don't think I have golden handcuffs, but I hope I don't have golden handcuffs. Like, I've told Aaron a bunch of shit that I probably would have expected to get me fired at any other job, but most of it I told him before I actually had a job there. Yeah, but like that clip with Luke, yo. Here's the thing, man. Here's something I need you all to hold me to. I need you to promise me. Please promise me that you'll hold me to this. If you ever see me have that look on stream when I am talking to Aaron, and I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just putting it out right now, just in case in the future. I want you to hold my feet to the fire to quit. Like, please God, don't let me ever be in that position. Like, holy shit, that was, like, watching that actually hurt me. He was trying in the easiest way possible, he was trying as hard as he could to not tell his boss to go F himself. I moved to Antarctica, Sporkfoon. I did carry, but I watched it. I had it on while I was in the shower. I don't have the time to watch a 28-minute video most of the time. Most of the time when I'm streaming, it's usually while I'm doing something else. Like sitting on an elliptical. But here's the thing, though. Like, after all that stuff, not only did he say that he sold an insane amount of backpacks, was it something like 1,900 of them or something? I forget. But he also sold thousands of that fucking t-shirt saying, trust me, bro. So, like, who's wrong here? Who's wrong here? QA library, that's already been answered. I can't keep going over that. I'll get brainworms. I hear South Carolina's too. I'm in Montana. I've never visited Montana, but I want to visit the mountains of Montana. If Larry Sharpe becomes governor, would you consider moving back? No, because he wouldn't be able. One person cannot change an entire city. One person can't change a city. It would be a start, but like, I'm not going to restart my life somewhere else and then pick it up just for that. Like, I'm not leaving just because of bad governance. I'm leaving because I have a job opportunity that also comes with a very good, how do I put this? It comes with a much more compelling arrangement than what I have right now in terms of paying for my store. So right now I pay $13,600 for a store. There I'm paying, I'll leave that for another video what I'm paying, but there's a job opportunity there. Don't have to deal with Cuomo level type of shit. It's cheaper. Buy a house and it's actually not a piece of shit and not feel like I'm broke. It's a number of different things. It's not just one thing. I don't think most people move over just one thing. Like, I'm not saying, the governor I wanted didn't win, so I'm just leaving for another state. Hello, dog. How are you, sir? I refuse to pay for space at trade shows too, Don DeCumo. I think most of them are scams. village, thrown a pizza party, rent a semi-truck trailer, all your bros would have shown up to help. Yeah, and half my shit would be missing. I've had fans come into the store and literally steal my gloves before. Like, no. Hell no. Most of you are nice, but some of you are crazy. I don't know how to tell which ones are crazy until they steal my gloves. Who has his own convention? I should have a Lewis convention. Just for that, John, I'm going to make a Lewis convention. Yeah, Carrie, that was creepy. And the stealing the tip jar, I appreciate it. That was just for a financial incentive. People stealing my gloves, that creeped me out incredibly. Why do you want my gloves? Futo convention. And that would be cool. A Futo convention. Asking friends to help move is a good way to end friendship. True. I was closer, I would help, and I don't even steal anything. Aw, thank you. You and Carrie are kind, quality people. They were cheap winter gloves, like $10 Kmart ones. Futo-con. I'm sad that my first Futo grantee interview video did not even pass 7,000 views. Not only did I not make it to 1%, I didn't even make it to 0.5%. Boo. Some director of community outreach I am. Some director of community outreach I am. I wish the YouTube algorithm was a person so I could punch it. Vacuuming the house is not cardio. Very much so, Hannah. Very much so. No, I cleaned the whole first floor. I got it to get a carpet cleaner for the second floor's edition list. Mopping and vacuuming is not cardio. That's like saying that I washed my feet in the shower because the water fell on them. Like, that's not true. You have sponge, hands, like soap, actual raw. Like, you can't just say that the water fell on my foot so I washed it. You can't say, well, I vacuumed so I did cardio. That's cope. Cope. Copium. Cope. I don't keep track of the hours, John. Going through a car wash count. Maybe. Oh, very cool, Michael Burke. Thank you. My goal is to make Futo famous so that we get much better and higher quality grant applications and higher. That is my goal. The house is large and everyone is there. It'll be fun keeping it clean. Oh, they'll keep it clean, all right. See you later, Michelle. You don't say you don't deserve it, Michelle. You do deserve people being nice to you. Thank you very much for showing up. Hope you have a lovely day. Pity there's no Calyx for Xiaomi phones. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. 500 calories. I can't wait to go to Texas to fix my USB shut. JP, no. No. Bad, JP, bad. Okay, time for me to take a shower. Get out of here. Whew. Tired. Not bad. I was on the machine for about 15 minutes before I started the video. Not bad at all. See y'all later. Listen, everybody, you better get some exercise in. You better get some exercise in. And not just be watching me exercise. You gotta get your own weights, lifting, cardio. Get it in. See you next time.